Come along with us as we head out on the road for 10 days to Miami to meet Dom Iacovone and the Lunedi team at their event, and we do a lot of business along the way. All right, it's time to get nerdy. Come here, let me show you what I got going on. So we're gonna be gone 10 dadays, and I've got people all the time, they ask me, what do you do when you're on the road? Here's a real consistent way to do it. This is massive. Gavin bought this, he's behind the camera, he's probably laughing right now. Put a dead fucking body on this thing. This thing is huge, but come over here, let's see what we got. So obviously we're gonna have energy drinks stocked up, especially from Cranium. Best energy drink of all time. But thanks to Ruth Ann Schneider, who owns RX Meals, I've got a whole bunch of, I think like 20 frozen meals in here. She's out of Republic. She's awesome. So yeah, tons of frozen meals, drinks. We even brought some condiments and stuff, some extra cheese. I've even got yogurt up in here. Like, here's the thing. Whenever you do something like this, it's super, super important to get your base stuff down. We're gonna have a bunch of protein powder with us. Obviously, we're a supplement company. We'll have tubs of protein with us, and we'll eat out. We'll show you some eating out on the road. But this is key. This is why we work out. Oh, good God. So we're not taking the truck. We're taking Leslie's little rice burner here. We're gonna see if this will close. We've got around $1,000 order in here of supplements. We're gonna take to Iron House Gym in Nashville because it's on the way. I love those guys. We're gonna stop and train. So we're gonna deliver some supplements, but here's the test. We're about to see. Oh boy. We're good to go. All right, here we are. We made it to Nashville, a 7-hour drive. It is 3:15 a.m. and we've got a big day lined up tomorrow. We are going to Iron House Gym. My good friend Jeff Black owns that. They have an order that we're going to restock them and catch up with them. Probably going to get a workout in, and then we're heading to Stephanie Lawler's house, one of my old friends, one of the first coaches at First Forum. We're going to stay with her, save some money, and then we're going to head into Atlanta. See you guys tomorrow. All right, after a long night, we got a little bit of sleep. We're here at Iron House Gym, owned by Jeff Black here in Nashville. We're gonna get them restocked up on their fat muscle products, and then we're gonna get a workout in, then head to Atlanta. What's up, man?
What's up, dude? Hey, how you doing?
All right, so this is inside the Iron House supplement store. So this is cool. We're getting them completely restocked. You can see they have a little bit of fat muscle stuff left, single serves and stuff like that, but they're almost dry. The other thing is I also own New Ethics as well, and there's plenty of New Ethics product. Jeff's associated with us. He's definitely one of our best reps, but you can see he's got all different kinds of brands in here. This place is super, super cool. And I'm excited to be in here and get him stocked back up. So one of the cool things is over the course of 5 years, we're in like 85 locations. So it's always super important to me that I'm able to stop in when possible. We were coming through, so why mail this stuff to Jeff and Thera and the team here at Iron House when I can stop in, see the place, meet Austin, the guy who's running the front desk. It's just important for me to get in the trenches and be able to do stuff like this still, even to this day. If you're in the Nashville area or if you're visiting Nashville, come check out Iron House. This place is literally, to me, the Midwest Mecca. Come check this place out.
Lift that shit! Yes! Yes! Yeah! Lift that shit! Lift that shit!
Want to show everyone my go-to drink that I've been real high up on lately. For those of you who don't know, this is Cranium. And these only have 150 milligrams of caffeine. But the cool thing about this, and you're not going to be able to see it on the back, this has alpha GPC, natural caffeine, L-theanine. It is a lion's mane. It's a really good product. So you get the spike from caffeine, but it doesn't just spike and then drop. It's a cognitive drink, basically. So you get a full 16 ounces. It's not the skinny can with only 150 milligrams caffeine. This has been my go-to. All right, everyone, here we are, day 3. As you can see, we are in Atlanta, which is notorious for the most awful traffic known to man. That's where we are. Last night, we stayed with Stephanie and Lane Lawler. Didn't shoot any content in their house, obviously, but stayed up late, talked business, caught up with them. It's just good to have nice friends that you can see on the way. And I know they're watching, so thank you guys so much for hosting us. That was awesome to be able to stay there. So now we're back on the road, sipping on some Cranium Energy, and pretty much a short day. We're going to head down to Cape Canaveral on our way to Miami over the next couple days. I've got multiple calls today, business calls. I try to do as much of that as I can when I'm driving, but other than that, not really too exciting, so we're probably not going to film a lot today. So we'll catch you guys tomorrow. We're here in Cape Canaveral. It's something like 11 o'clock, 11:30 at night. This is a place that Gavin and I love. You can see the palm trees in the background. We are both so happy to be here because in Missouri, it's freezing ass cold right now. And this is kind of a cool, kind of a vacation spot. This is my 3rd time here. We're gonna spend the night, knock out some content in the morning. Gavin's gonna go hit the beach. I'm gonna hit some emails, and then we're gonna head to Miami. But check out this room we got. This place is top notch. All right, this place is pretty cool. This was only $290 for the night. I know that's a lot more than standard hotels, but it's worth it. So 2 beds in here. This works just fine for 2 people. But then it does come with a washer and dryer, but it has a full kitchen. So we brought a ton of food with us. We're going to use the fridge, but we're just here for a night. But then if you see over here, I'm getting ready to knock out. I've got 2 clients' plans to write, and then some other emails to catch up on with the other businesses, the clinic and stuff like that. And we've got a nice deck out here that we get to go out on in the morning and do some work. This place is top notch. All right, everyone, we're checking out from Cape Canaveral. You can see we're all loaded up. We're headed down to Miami. We're going to probably try and work out in Anytime Fitness along the way. If I do, I'll show you why I have an Anytime Fitness membership still to this day. But tonight, we're showing up to the Elser Hotel. It's basically oceanside. It's going to be awesome. I have so much good stuff to show you guys. Stay tuned. All right, we arrived in Miami. We're at the Elser Hotel. You can see all of our stuff loaded up here behind you. First time in Miami, which is crazy. I've been everywhere. All right, as I was saying, I've never been to Miami, which is crazy. So it's kind of a bucket list thing for me. But you can see, like, we've got a nice room. We've got 1 bed, then we've got a sofa bed. But we do have a full kitchen, so our food, that's going to work great here. And I'm not going any farther past this because I'm a little bitch and I can't help it. I don't like heights at all. So Gavin's going to walk out there and he's going to show you everything. Go ahead, Gavin. And I'm not even going to watch him walk out there because it drives me crazy. But we should have an ocean view, right? Yeah. It's Friday. I'm getting ready to go in, get a quick workout in, check this gym out. It's pretty cool here at the Elser Hotel. And then from there, we're going to get all spiffied up, myself and Gavin. We're going to the ZZ Club. It's our kickoff dinner. It's a private club, and we're able to get in. I've never really been in a place this nice. Stay tuned. It's going to be pretty cool. All right, all cleaned up, heading to the ZZ Club. It's about a 20-minute drive. I don't know if we're going to be able to film inside there. We'll find out. I sure hope so because I know it's going to be cool. So as I jump in this Uber to head over to this event, this is definitely something that's outside of my comfort zone. I'm not a big networking guy, but you can see here there's a lot of people that I got to meet, super, super cool people in all different walks of business. And this was a private club and it was really nice. So, you know, we had to dress up. Meeting Dom here, as you can see, immediately he was all about what can I do to help you? And he gave me some key information and key names right out of the gate. Even though he knows, you know, I have businesses that compete with him, he didn't care. So here we are at the ZZ Club. You can see a whole bunch of people behind me networking. I got to meet Dom, already have made some massive connections, super cool people. The number one thing that I've got out of tonight, everyone's looking to help everyone else. No secrets, like what can I do to hook you up? I hooked up one guy that owns a marketing company with guys that own hypercars, right? Because the marketing company is trying to get into that business, so I hooked them up. Met multiple people that own supplement companies and apparel companies. Got to meet Austin that owns S-Forces watches. I asked him, I'm like, Austin, what do you do? He's like, see that watch on your hand? I own that. Blew my mind. So totally cool event. I can't wait until Saturday. You guys will see a lot of B-roll there. All right, it's Saturday. Headed down the lobby, meet some folks that we met last night. We're all gonna try and Uber over together. It's a full day of workshops. We can't really show a lot, maybe some B-roll, but we're not gonna record exactly all the stuff that's being taught, obviously, in the screens, but we're gonna try and show you as much as we can. What's up, man? Doing all right?
Good morning. Yeah, for sure.
All right, man. So when did you start doing what you're doing now?
2 years ago, when I was getting kicked out of school, needed to figure something out. Then I was just looking at people that live my dream life, and I was like, hey, what the fuck are they doing?
Right.
And then just figured out who's the best at it. Found out about a billionaire that he was not even looking for someone that could help him out with his social media, but just thought, okay, let me just shoot my shot, figure something out. Worked for him for a few months, then realized, hey man, I kind of understand it now. Let me just try it on my own, and then just build brick by brick. But we're fucking wrong again, dude. Bro, this is like, or is it maybe this one?
Yeah, it's probably down here.
God damn.
Yeah. Is this it?
Hey,
What's up, man?
John.
Sherrod, nice to meet you.
Sherrod, nice to meet you, man. Sam, what's up, dude?
Good morning, sir.
Nice to meet you.
How are you?
Good, good.
This guy's ready to go.
Oh.
Yep. What's up, dude?
How you feeling, Smart?
Good, good.
Glad there you go, brother.
Should I go inside?
Yep, go on, go grab it.
Oh, there we go. Hi, are you Nicole?
Yes.
Hey, John.
Nice
Gorman,
to meet
nice
you.
to All right, here's a little peek inside the bag. Excellent. So I'm a super nerd. I use notebooks all the time. This is like high end, super nice. So this is cool. So basically it looks like this will be the slide deck. Yeah. So we put on a lot of events. It's the little things like this that go a long way. Oh, and then finally, got to have some caffeine today. I got to meet you shortly last night. I'm John Gorman. What's your name?
Ella.
Ella?
Yeah.
And what's your...
Yeah.
Nice to meet you. What do you guys do?
I do supplements.
So
Okay.
I do Nashville Skin Healing Company.
That's right. Skincare.
But
Okay.
you're not from Vancouver, are you?
From
No,
where?
You're not from Vancouver.
I see a couple people who came to the last one, so I appreciate you guys coming back.
Probably the most valuable thing, everyone's going to talk about teams, right? So like everybody build the team, but focusing on one single product, doing it right, getting all your systems down, then coming back and replicating that process. I didn't think about that owning a supplement company. We just come out with stuff here and there, what's cool, and that really helped me like streamline my thinking for 2026.
The second question is, how would you describe the overall experience at the event?
So my overall experience, I would give this an 11 out of a 10, and here's why. Whenever I do consulting, I always tell people, if you can take that money that you spent with me and 3 times it to make that much back, then it was worth the time. I know I can take this and multiply it by 5 to 10 times and make more money, so that's why it's an 11 out of 10. So now that I've been back home for a week, I wanted to take the time to kind of reflect on what are 3 things that I learned personally and then I've started to implement right away that I could pass on to you guys so you can see a little bit more about what the event's like. Now, I will preface this by saying there's stuff that we were shown, like this is an example of the PowerPoint presentation. It's a hard copy. There are things that we were shown in this that Dom asked us not to share. Obviously, bum energy and raws, P&Ls and key specific numbers and stuff like that he asked us not to share. But these are 3 things that I don't think he'll mind that I can pass along. I think that help us all. So I wanted to reflect on that. And before I go any further, just the little things at this event mattered. You probably saw in some of the videos, in some of the B-roll, we all got a nice leather binder, and I've been using this the whole time. Comes with a notebook and a pen. It's just the little things, right? I've been using a smaller notebook. So I was appreciative of stuff like that and getting the hard copy. We also got a video that goes over the whole event so we can watch it back. So that was nice. So just to give you kind of an idea of this event was next level. But back on to the 3 things that I learned. The first one is being the CEO. It's not all about me, or if that's you, it's not all about you. It's about hiring the right people, giving the right tools to succeed. And then as Dom said, get the fuck out of their way, right? Let them do their thing. Let them make mistakes. Let them learn from that. And I think a lot of times as CEOs, we're all bottlenecks, right? Sometimes we slow ourselves down. I know with me personally, I've got 5 businesses. It's hustle, hustle, hustle. Keep my calendar full, work 7 days a week, which, I get off to, and it makes me work harder and I feel like I'm doing more, which in reality, it kind of creates a bottleneck, right? So that's one of the main things that I learned. Let people fail. And he also said, pass off stuff, pass it down to people below you before you're even comfortable with it, right? So delegate before you're even comfortable because it gets you used to doing that. Think about it, as you scale businesses and you grow, if you're trying to do that at the end, it's almost too late, right? So that's something I personally need to work on as well. I do delegate some, but I could be better. I think we could all be better. The second thing was follow your organization chart. In the Army, we had a chain of command, right? So you had private, sergeant, platoon sergeant, first sergeant. Privates didn't jump over their sergeant and go straight to the first sergeant. You get your ass in trouble. Businesses need to flow the right way. And we all have an org chart, for an example, that should be laid out for everybody, and it keeps people organized. Within that, probably the biggest thing that people need to understand is he mentioned each person in charge of whatever area. So like for me, we've got a warehouse, we've got a marketing social team, we got customer service. Each one of those people should be the CEO of each one of those areas. So like my warehouse guy is my son, Jay. He's the CEO of that area, and everything underneath him falls within him, and his people report to him. And then from there, he goes over to Jacob, and Jacob reports up to me. So it's an organization chart, but think about your people in those areas. Let them be the CEO of their area. And I thought that was genius. I never really thought of it that way. I just had them as managers, right? but it gives them the ability to have some ownership. And then finally, this is something I didn't think about, even though we all know this. So if you're hiring or if you're having people go in for promotions, or if this is you watching and you're trying to get hired somewhere going up for promotion, this is key. Ask your new hires or the people going for promotion, what's your 90-day plan? You'd be surprised how many people don't even have one, but the people that do have one, they're going to stand out. So think about that right now. If you're trying to get hired somewhere, you should go in with a 90-day plan and blow their mind with it. Like, it needs to be real and authentic. A lot of people don't have that. So when you're trying to look for good people, they'll have a 90-day plan. So I hope that kind of gives you like an idea of some of the things that we learned. Those are just 3 easy things that I think everyone here can implement today. Finally, if you see my badge here, we all had our badges. So this is why I'm doing this. A lot of people are like, well, John, you own 5 companies. Why would you come spend money on something like this? Obviously, you're only as successful as the people you surround yourself with. And this whole room was full of people way more successful than me. Dom, thousands times more successful than me. This is what I'm doing it for. Gavin's behind the camera. Jay's back at the warehouse working. Leslie, my wife's at home right now. I'm updating her. This is little Gigi, right? I'm trying to build something that goes beyond anything that I can do personally, and this is the way to do it. So super pleased, really super pleased.